My name is Pinchas Gutter. My mother's name was Chaya Gutter, but her maiden name was Silbershtain. My mother was a wonderful, beautiful lady. She was like a Scandinavian. We all had blonde, blue-eyed. In our family, we were all blonde and blue-eyed. And one of the reasons, that we could run away from Lodz to Warsaw go by train as Christians, because we were blonde and blue-eyed, and people didn't know whether we were German, Volksdeutsche, or whatever. But my mother was more than that. When the uprising started, or before the uprising started, and we knew things were going to be really awry in 1943 in the Warsaw ghetto, I had a cousin who he married my cousin, and he helped us a lot during the Warsaw ghetto. His wife and his daughter, so he sent her out to Christian friends of his. He could organize anything. And he came to my mother before the uprising, and he said, I've sent my wife and my daughter out. I can't send your husband and your son because they are circumcised, and it's very difficult to find a place for them. And anyway, your husband has got cello, he's not blonde, he's not blue-eyed, he's got a little beard, he's a Hasidic, and he speaks Polish with a accent where you and your children speak pure Polish. So why don't you take, your daughter and go together and stay with my daughter, with my wife? And my mother absolutely said, where my husband and my son goes, I go. It doesn't matter if I'm going to be killed. I am not separating themselves. And she really possibly sacrificed her life, because she could have been saved by going to the Aryan side, but it had absolutely no meanings for her. Her love for her children and for her husband was so great. She was a Hasidic wife, but to her, to lose her life, to be together with her wife, with her husband and children, she didn't even consider for 1 second. She said, Avrum, I'm sorry, you mean well, but I am not going to do anything like that.